Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits, who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. This prayer is a powerful invocation for protection and spiritual strength, particularly in times of spiritual warfare, or when facing challenges of temptation and evil. Saint Michael, often depicted as a warrior archangel, is one of the most revered figures in Christian tradition. His role is to act as a protector and defender against the forces of darkness, primarily Satan and his evil spirits. The prayer begins by calling upon Saint Michael directly, asking him to defend us in battle, a direct appeal to his role as a heavenly warrior. This acknowledges that life is a spiritual battleground where we face struggles, not just in the physical realm, but in our hearts and minds as well. It then asks for protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil, recognizing that Satan's temptations and traps are often subtle but destructive. This part of the prayer reflects the belief that the devil and his followers are constantly trying to lead people away from God, sow discord, and bring about spiritual ruin. The phrase, "May God rebuke him," is a plea to God himself to exercise his divine authority over evil. We acknowledge that, while we may be vulnerable to evil forces, we are not powerless. The ultimate victory belongs to God, and we call on his power to rebuke Satan and all those who serve him. The prayer concludes with the powerful petition for Saint Michael to thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits. This symbolizes the final defeat of the devil and the triumph of God's kingdom. The words reflect the Christian belief that, through Christ and his angels, evil will be defeated and righteousness will reign. In essence, the prayer to Saint Michael is one of spiritual warfare, offering believers a means of calling on God's protection and assistance in the face of unseen spiritual battles. It encourages trust in divine power and reassures the faithful that, no matter the adversities or temptations faced, they are not alone. God and his heavenly host, including Saint Michael, are with them,